The contents of your vertical jig starter pack will be your vertical jigs, welded solid rings, split rings, stainless steel hook, and 8 inches of Kevlar 300-pound line. Now I've left the line in a continuous run so that you'll be able to trim it to whichever size you determine is best for your needs. Basically what you're trying to do is to end with an assist hook that lies somewhere between halfway up the lure to about 1/3 of the length from the lure. Let me show you how to assemble the vertical jig. First of all, you're going to take your line. This is right at 8 inches. Double it up, and then you're going to do an overhand knot. Okay, with the loop there, you're going to run it to the tag inside, the 2 open sides, and slowly work it till it's going to end towards the end there. This is going to be what judges your distance of where the hook placement is going to be. Once you have that fairly close to the end, you could take your hook and you're just going to insert it into the loop that you made with those knots. So it's basically just run right through there. Then what you can do is that you could tighten it down onto the shank of the hook, like so. Then what you're going to do is you could pinch the loop side of it and you're going to run that through the eye of the hook. From the inside, the point side, to the outside is the way I tend to do it. So I'm going to pinch it so that'll fit into the eye of the hook. Now you can just pull it out and tighten it up. And then you could also pull on the tag ends to cinch that knot down. And that's it. That's a non-slippable, very basic, very easy, very quick knot for doing the assist hook. An option that you can do is that you can purchase shrink wrap, put that over the shank of the hook as well as the knot, and then heat it up to shrink it and cover the line there. I don't find that it really does much, but some people use it for abrasion resistance from the if you do a sharp-toothed fish. From there, we're going to go to our next step, which is to attach the cordage to our solid welded ring, which you can do by just putting it through the welded ring and then wrap it back around it. And so it basically tightens up on itself. And tighten it up so it won't slip off. Okay, so there is our assist rig there. Then what we're going to want to do is, I have a pair of split ring pliers I got for like $3 at the tackle shop. This will make it a lot easier to open up the split ring that we're going to attach to the solid ring. Use the split ring to open up the prongs there. That's going to go over our solid ring, and then we're just going to twist it on. Okay, and that is our hook assembly. So we've got our stainless steel hook, we've got our basic knot with our Kevlar line to a solid ring, and then to a split ring. And from there, we're going to take the split ring and attach that to the lure. Generally, you're going to pick the side with the eye, since that's going to be the representative of the head of the lure. And get that started, and then just wrap it around. And there you go. Our vertical jig is assembled. For the final assembly of our vertical jig, I like to attach the main line to the solid ring using a uni knot, with 3 to 4 wraps being sufficient. Now the reason for the assist hook is when you hook up with a fish, you basically have a connection that goes from the fish to the hook to the assist cord to the solid ring, and then from the solid ring to your main line. And what that does is it creates a direct link between you and the fish, and it takes away the vertical jig and its weight away from that connection. Oftentimes, people are used to having a vertical jig with a treble directly attached to it. What happens in those instances where the assist hook prevents is that lure can actually pull or wedge that hook out of the fish's mouth as it's thrashing about, and just basically creates a lever action that pops that hook out of the fish's mouth and then it releases. Whereas with an assist hook, since you have that direct connection, that weight or what that vertical jig does makes no difference to your connection.